Hi friends, these are my 2023 predictions that I just heard my consul tell me. But putting all jokes aside, I read some materials in Forbes. I looked at all the research through the year, and these are my 2023 predictions in US immigration in 2023. Let's start with number one, technology. Technology and AI, artificial intelligence, will make a huge difference this year and will decrease your difficulty dealing with USCIS. What do I mean by this? First of all, I think they're going to get better chatbots so that when you type in your question on uscis.gov website, you'll be able to get more answers about your ideas, your questions. You will have your questions answered, but also you'll get more specific information about your pending cases, not just about the cases you're thinking about filing, but what we're dealing with in our practice this year, 2022, and I'm hoping next year, 2023, will resolve, is we already have pending cases. We cannot get any really definite information about them as to where they are in the process, how long more does somebody that we represent have to wait, and so on. Hopefully, AI will solve this problem. Robots to the rescue. Number two, the processing times should reduce. That means the processing time across the board about every form type should go down, right? We're going through terrible backlogs on asylum cases. Clients who filed in 2015, 2016, or 17. I actually talked to one person recently who filed for asylum in 2011 and still has not had an interview. Hopefully this will be resolved in 2023. At least things should get better. And the reason is I think a lot of lawyers and organizations are constantly suing USCIS for these backlogs, and all these lawsuits should result in systemic changes, especially if you bring AI as part of this, artificial intelligence. You know, if you make computers a bigger part of USCIS work system, I think that will improve in 2023. Number three, more forms you'll be able to file online. A wider range of forms and petitions will be able to be filed online, and that also will reduce the processing time for all of these forms across the board, as more and more people are getting comfortable uploading things online, uploading things from their phone, working with my USCIS account that I highly recommend you open and get all your updates about your pending cases right in there. As more cases are able to be filed online, the processing times will reduce. Also, number four, I think they will get rid of per country caps by, maybe by the end of 2023, based on the country quotas. So work green cards and family green cards, there's been already talk about it in Congress that it's not fair that certain countries, people from certain countries have to wait much longer, like for example, India or Mexico or Philippines. They wait much longer than the rest of the world to unite with their family members, to get their family members immigrant visas and green cards, right? So that's really unfair, and I'm hoping that 2023 will get that problem resolved. And finally, I do believe that Title 42 will become permanent, and I think they will continue to use Title 42 across the board to prevent as many people from entering at the US border as they're coming in now. And the reason is because it's a real crisis at the border. They're not able to deal with so many millions of people trying to come in all at the same time, to process them, putting them in the system. So I think they will ration the numbers of people coming in, and they will be turning a lot of people away. This Title 42 thing will definitely get resolved in the first part of 2023, since the US Supreme Court is already looking at it, and they already temporarily said it's to be continued, right? So we'll see what happens. And it's number 6 as a bonus prediction for you guys. even though I said 5, the number 6 prediction is that it will be easier for EB5 investors to get green cards through large investments in the US economy, as I think either the number of geographic and rural and like high unemployment areas where the EB5 investors can invest will either increase, or they will add more areas. And I think that the investment amount, because of the inflation and everything else, will probably go up. So if it's like $1 million right now to get the EB5 green card, I think it's going to go up to 1.5 or even 2 million in 2023. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I tried to predict everything based on my knowledge and research and reading some materials at the end of the year for you guys. And I ask you to share this with your friends and loved ones, because it's interesting if you have any interest in the US immigration, to follow these trends and to see what happens as we live through this next year. I have a lot of hope for this year. Notice I said nothing about amnesty, as I personally don't believe that there will be an amnesty this year, but many other things will happen in US immigration. I invite you to subscribe to our channel. Find us on Instagram. Shepelsky Attorney is my name on Instagram. And check out our website where I blog and my attorneys blog every day with new, really useful information and news about US immigration and politics that affect immigration. Stick around for more on our channel. See you later. Bye-bye.